welcome back. We'd like to thank WKU Owensboro for underwriting our segment, and I'm here today with Shannon Ross, and we'll be talking about the Masters of Public Administration at WKU-O. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jamie, for having us on.
Well, I told you a little earlier, being a WKU graduate, I love seeing what has been brought to Owensboro.
For sure, yeah.
And I know that there is a history at WKU-O with the business administration program, and now there's a public administration program.
Yes.
Can you tell us, if anybody's like me, they're kind of confused and want to know what the difference is, and so can you share that with us?
I would be glad to. That is a common question that we get a lot, is more people seem to be familiar with an MPA, Business Administration, more so than the MPA, Masters of Public Administration. And Western Kentucky University has been training professional public administrators actually since 1973. And we've had the entire MPA program in Owensboro for about 10 years. And so we're still building awareness that we've got the program here. And one of the main differences really between business administration and public administration is an MBA is more so geared towards the individual. And to put it simply, it prepares students on how to run a business, really. And public administration is more so geared toward public service and focuses on organizational dynamics, kind of integrates elements of leadership, communication, and public policy.
That is a very good definition of how to separate the two, because there are people that want to go into administration, but they're not entrepreneurs.
Right.
And so it sounds like this would be for that person that's the social services field.
Yeah, it's really, the motto is actually for the MPA program is enter to learn and depart to serve. So the MPA program, one thing that really attracted me to it is that it's really geared towards people who kind of want to contribute and be a part of shaping the world around them.
Well, what are some strengths? I mean, we talked about it being in the human services field, but what are some strengths that you've learned or you think students will actually take away from the MPA program?
Well, it definitely is an administrative field geared towards public service, and I would say its greatest strength is probably its very versatile degree, its versatility. It truly does provide students with a broad range of skills that not only are attractive to employers, but equip students to enter a broad range of different career paths.
Well, and I would think with going into any field, it doesn't matter whether you're sitting behind a desk or you're out in the public eye, that learning how to serve is very important, and I would think it's a definite strength.
Yeah. Not only versatility in terms of what it's going to equip you for after you graduate, but the class offerings are structured to accommodate busy people. All the classes are one night a week, and so for a lot of people, the idea of graduate school has always kind of been in the back of their mind, but that time constraint element, they don't know, well, how often am I going to have to go to campus? And so that's really one thing that attracts a lot of people, is that it really is a doable thing in terms of time.
And in those class offerings, what are the content? What would they be studying specifically?
Well, in terms of the MPA class content, there are 6 core content required courses that consist of 18 hours, and all of our core content courses are offered face-to-face. We offer them face-to-face through ITV, which is interactive television, and that might blow some people's hair back at first, but it really isn't that bad. It's just like you're in the classroom and your instructor, you interact with the instructor and the other students in Bowling Green or Glasgow or E-Town, wherever the other students may be, through big television screens and microphones. And then there are also 6 elective classes equaling 18 hours also. So there's a total of 36 hours with a possible required internship if the student doesn't already have a year of paid professional experience. And the electives don't have to be taken out of the political science department. They can be chosen from the communication department, the leadership department, women's studies, criminology, as well as the individual citizenship and social responsibility department. So the content of the classes really is focused towards public policy in terms of development, problems, analysis of, ethics and bureaucracy, financial management, and public personnel management.
You know, as I sit here and listen to you, I have to tell you, I'm interested.
It is a very interesting degree.
It's
got a lot to offer.
Well, it sounds like, as you stated before, it opens up, it's a broad, could lead you in a broad direction as far as career choices goes, because it does cover so many different career paths.
Right, right.
Well, can you tell us, there is your program format, you all have cohorts. Can you tell us about this format and the cohort program?
Right. Well, in recent years, in terms of just thinking about how we can better serve the needs of people in this area, they have developed a cohort program, and currently there is an Owensboro Public Safety cohort that is fixing the students in this program this is their last semester of coursework, and they're fixing to all graduate. And so what the cohort program is it's just another option outside of the traditional format, outside of coming to campus. This is a group of students who begin the program together and they finish together. What it consists of is we're going to try to start a new program in the spring, like I said, because this program is coming to an end. And students, they take 2 courses per semester, and they meet 1 night per week. So they have their degree in 2 years. There's 1 course that is offered face-to-face on that 1 night per week, and then the other course is online, and that's one of your electives or whatever is currently offered on our schedule that semester. So the whole idea behind the cohort is really to accommodate working adults and professionals who want to get that master's degree, and it's a really easy way for them to do it in terms of time. 1 night a week, 2 courses per semester, and they've got it in 2 years.
Well, it's also good going through it together.
Yeah.
I know it's there's accountability within that, and that encouragement that can come from staying with that same core group of people.
Yeah.
So I would think that would help. I'm sure a lot of people finish it anyway with it only being the 2 years, and especially if they already have their undergraduate degree, so they've shown that they can persevere. But it sounds like it's made quite, attainable.
Yeah, it really is, and that's the goal. And another great thing is that a lot of the instructors for this program, they utilize practitioners for instructors, which basically means the instructors have actually done in the past what they're teaching. So they have experience with what they're teaching you about, which is really advantageous for the student in a lot of ways.
If there's questions, they can directly
And
better
the
address
instructor of the cohort program specifically is actually the director of the MPA program. And as you mentioned, the students, they are bound to grow pretty close over that 2-year period. Then Dr. James Chappelle, who's the director of the program and also teaches the cohort classes, he shared with me that's actually one of his favorite things to do, is to come down to Owensboro from Bowling Green that 1 day a week and to teach that cohort class. So the program really does have committed leadership, and it's really a strong program that's growing here in Owensboro, and we're really excited about it.
Well, can you tell us, there is an upcoming cohort information session?
Yes, we do have an upcoming info session. It's going to be on Thursday, November 3rd at 5 o'clock, and that's going to be in WKU Owensboro's Conference Center, and we're located at 4821 New Hartford Road in Owensboro. We're right across the road from Owensboro Community and Technical College.
Now, if they're unable to attend that session, what is another way they can obtain more information?
They can visit our website. That's a really good way to learn more about the program and see if you might want to come in for an advising session. Our website is www.wku.edu/political-science/MPA-program. So I know that's a mouthful, but if you go to the WKU.edu homepage, you should be able to navigate your way to the Public Administration Graduate Program and go from there. Or they can call the office anytime at 270-684-9797, or feel free to call our graduate advisor. His name's Loatus McNeil, or you can email him as well. It's Lewatis, Lewatis .mcneil@wku.edu. And my name's Shannon Ross. I also help out with the program and advise students, and I'd be glad to talk with anyone anytime. And if anyone isn't able to come to the info session, but is interested in learning more about the MPA program, whether it be the traditional format of coming to campus or the cohort program, it's not too late to find out more and to get admitted and to start the cohort program in the spring. So,
well, that's terrific. I think
Yeah.
with the way that Owensboro is growing economically, and with our arts and everything that's going on, this sounds like a degree that could really benefit people in our community.
I think so too. Owensboro seems like a really great, thriving, just progressive city. It's got a good feel to it. So yeah, like you mentioned, in terms of careers, the possibilities are really limitless. I mean, because if you think about really all sectors of employment, private, public, nonprofit, they all have to have administration that
Right.
helps things operate smoothly and effectively. And so we've got past and current MPA graduates that are working as county judge executives, program analysts, directors of regional airports, managers of area development districts, you name it. Actually, the WKU president, Ransdale himself, is an MPA alumni. So it's a really broad, attractive degree, and it's got a lot to offer, and we're excited to make it a part of the Owensboro area.
Well, we hope that now, even though it's been around for 10 years, that we're getting the word out and we can get a lot more alumni from that program.
That's right.
So thank you, Shannon, so much for joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'd like to thank WKU-O for underwriting our segment. Please stay tuned for more great community programming.